What's going on? It's your boy Clerk, and welcome to Got Your Number. Week 4 recap: Renegades versus the U. I'm gonna let Joker and CJ get straight to it. Then I'm gonna chime in.
Obviously, you was shorthanded. However you say it, whoever you bring out, whoever you bring out, that's on you, man. That ain't nobody else's business. You want to come out there with 7 players. It is what it is, man. So I'm gonna speak to the Renegades though. I like what the Renegades did. I like the fact they came in with a whole new starting seven, looked like to me. They first and foremost, they came in with a new starting O line who actually was blocking. And Corey in the beginning of the game had some time, and Ra, they long time lineman actually came back. I thought he wasn't playing this year. He was holding it down, number 99. He had on the gold rail jersey. I don't know who that guy is. And then they had another tight end in, and they looked like they were progressing the way that we hope like Snow Tribe would progress and say, hey, look, let's scratch this, let's try something different. And they look good, man. And that receiver that they had, he was snapping out there, man. I don't know this. They was calling him Albano, I'm guessing, but he definitely had a Brandon Hamrick jersey on, but that wasn't Brandon at all. For me, I feel like they were moving the ball. Corey did mix in runs and passes. I know that's a lot. That's a ding on him by a lot of people was that he don't run the ball enough. But they ran the ball. They ran the ball. I think enough. They started passing. I think when they started to feel it a little bit more was they started subbing the old linemen in. I've been running this league for a long time. I've been on mad teams. I never sub my old lineman unless you hurt or you playing both sides. If your old linemen are doing their job, there is no rotation on the O line, never. So I felt like they started to lose it once they started putting new O linemen in, and that's when things just kind of fell apart for me. But for the most part, the Renegades looked it very decent, man, very decent. Like I feel like they could get another game like that together and they play the Snow Tribe, that could be a game that we could be looking at and it be close. CJ, we talking about Renegades, the U. Talk to us, baby.
Um, yeah, like you to harp on what you said, Corey played a good game. You know what I mean? He played one of his better games this season. It looked like they made some additions. Looked like they got about 8 or 9 new people. I might be tripping, you know what I'm saying? But I know their numbers match the U numbers. Um, again, they was able to put up, I guess, like they season high. You know what I'm saying? Which is 18 or 20 points, whatever the case may be. I might not be too versed on the score at the moment. I'll, check back in with Prime when I get a chance. But Corey, he had his best passing performance. He looked poised. It helped that he didn't have to face certain D linemen, but Isaac was still out there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think who else was still out there. Bates was still out there, so it was some guys that could get to the quarterback, but he stayed poised and he took advantage of a depleted, huffless U team. But the U still finished strong though. They did what they were supposed to do with the numbers that they had. You feel me? That's tough to get a win like I show up missing 10, 15 people and you show up with an extra 10 people. So that could have swung any way. You know what I mean? So shout out to the U for, being a championship team and going in there and executing even against things they probably didn't prepare for. Uh, as far as Moon, I think he played a sturdy game. Mayweather played a hell of a game. It almost looked like he was in the end zone every time he touched the ball. So they definitely got the run game going, which I think they probably should have done last week a little bit more. But maybe they fall back into their identity of running the ball a little bit more. Jason also wasn't there. A few guys that they count on that. The receiver position wasn't there, so I mean, like I said, like they played against a. I wish I would have played against that U team, that U defense. Anytime that I ever played, but shout out to Corey for doing what he was supposed to do.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Renegades stayed balanced. First offensive drive. Something happened. I forgot. Second drive they had, they went away completely from the run. And it wasn't a 3-and-out, but I know y'all didn't score. You ran away from the run. You scored scored again, and then you went back to the run again. But man, basically, man, that run game is real. The run game is good. The O line, fairly decent. And we can't put it all on Corey. Corey can put up points. Renegades, you got to stop somebody. The U, they played the U football. They're missing Huff, but they had Moon back there calling the shots. Moon is a game manager to me. He runs the ball, he controls the clock, and the defense gets him the ball right back, and he's going to continue to run the ball and control the clock. So if the U's holding a lead against you, it's going to be hard to get it right back because Moon is running that ball, controlling that clock. He's a game manager, bro. No try versus animals. Kills don't know what you're talking about him, but brother, don't attack me, okay?
But that nigga said, man, y'all niggas better stop talking on my fucking name on them bullshit lives, on them podcasts. You heard? He ain't at nobody though. I wanted to see the ad though. Get me gangster. If I know he from Trenton, so I know he bout that. And he battle rap in the most dangerous places in the United States. So I know you with the shit.
Yeah, I've been to a spot where he rap too. I said, "Oh, we in the hood."
For
He
real.
really, and then he out there spitting like he really spitting.
Blasting niggas up, boy. For real. He got
So
a little something there. But I mean,
I don't want no
that's what the
sauce, but
people
we
want to hear,
critiquing
bro.
that nigga.
People want to hear about Kills, man. We're gonna have to talk on them.
We gotta talk about you,
A little
Kills.
nervous.
Oh,
We in Baltimore, so we won't see him for 2 weeks. So we'll be all right. We'll be safe.
That nigga ain't gonna forget.
I ain't gonna talk about the animals. Obviously, I wasn't there. I was able to watch it. You know, I had some family obligations. My wife was pledging. She pledged Delta, so she crossed that day. Shout out to my wife.
Congratulations.
Shout out to my wife, Essence. But I will say, I don't think, me personally, right? I don't think Kills had a bad game. I think he had a decent game.
Me neither,
I
and that's not
think.
to cut you off, bro.
Go ahead.
No. I just wanted to do that one little me neither. That's it.
Yeah, like I don't think he had a bad game. I think he had a decent game. It was definitely better than the Buzz game, for sure. And then obviously the first game with BIC. I guess we just tossed that up in the trash. He had a decent game. Some things that any people want him to do more is run. I see Kills. You want to be a quarterback, and that's what he is. He's their quarterback. From my perspective and my loyalty and how I run shit, everybody's saying bench Kills. I'm not benching Kills. I think you do what the Renegades just did and say, hey, look, y'all not working out right now. Let's change the people around them first and then see what happens. Because now I think the O-line did a good job. I don't know if that's a testament to our D-line not doing a great job, but they O-line did pretty decent on us. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of spots where, Kills was sitting back there very comfortable. And, sometimes we drop into coverage a little bit more than we need to. And he took some chances. There was some balls that looked like the Kenneth Stewart one or the one he was supposed to hit Eddie across the middle. I think Kenneth was supposed to do to me and how it looked to me. My fault. No Diddy. But I think Kenneth was supposed to run the wheel underneath the corner that Eddie was running, and he stopped it short and Kills through the wheel. Now, did he maybe pre-call exactly who he was going to throw to? Maybe, because Eddie was wide the fuck open. You feel what I'm saying? But I believe the Snow Tribe, and I said it last week, I believe they will benefit from, and K-Wack just said it, he took it right out of my mouth, Trey needs to go to tight end. They need somebody, they need somebody at tight end to block. I love Dro. Don't get it fucked up. Dro can block his ass off. He's undeniably a great athlete, especially for his size, and he put on a little bit of pounds this year. So, but if you put Trey there at 6, whatever the fuck he is, and put a mismatch with a linebacker or a safety, you're adding somebody in the middle of the field that could make a play. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's the best blocker, but I think it's something that's unique. Because right now, whenever you snap the ball, if Liberty's not in the backfield, which he should never leave the backfield anymore, nobody else should be running the ball but Suge and Liberty. Period. And obviously Kills. No, Chris Hunter should be back there. Dro shouldn't be back there. La Dove shouldn't be back there. I'm not saying they were, but it should just be Liberty, Suge, and if they ain't running, Kills is running. I think he was poised. I did see a lot when it got to the huddle. Kills is like calm down. I don't know what's happening. I wasn't there. CJ was there. Maybe he heard some shit, but it seemed like when he get to the huddle, and we know Kills for a while. I played with Kills twice with the Rebels and the Animals. He's here the whole time. He's even kills, I guess you want to call it. He don't get too high and he don't get too low. He's always chill. He'll run, he'll do the Superman joint, start spazzing out if you have a good play. When he get back to the huddle, he's back to, all right, fellas, this is what we're gonna do. And I think he needs that camaraderie from his team too to come and be poised and not being huddled like, yo, I was open. Did you see me? This, and that. Which you guys know happens, especially when you're losing. Receivers always open. You get what I'm saying? The hole was always there. Why didn't you run? You need your team to just be like, bro, buy in to the fact that he's your quarterback and he's going to see some shit and he's not going to see everything. But give your opinion or your notion of what happened and move on. It seems like they're in a huddle and possibly, yo, I was open. You ain't see me type shit. I don't know because I wasn't there, but that's what it seems like. And Kills is very run like, even he come back to the listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the ball, blah, 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 this, and that. And I don't know, man. I just feel like they have it with him. I hope they don't change too soon. Listen to the boards and shit. I think they need some better play calling. I feel like the line did a pretty decent job. A switch at the tight end position would be great, and Liberty should consistently be running the ball for them. What you got, CJ?
I mean, Kills did play his best game this season. He had, I want to say he probably ran for 100 and threw for over 100, or it was close to on both ends. You know what I mean? So he didn't play a bad game. What I will say as well is if he would have played that type of game against any other Animals team other than the past 2 years of Animals teams, he probably would have won that game. You know what I'm saying? So that's a perspective to look at it as well because the Animals have gotten better. And I think it was more so of what the Animals did on offense at the quarterback position that was the turning point in the game. Um, David Tender, who probably should be offensive rookie of the year,
Hold it.
if not his teammate Vine, number 14. They they should be getting some looks at that situation. And Tender should get looks as an MVP too. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And on the defensive side of the ball, the defense only hold up because of man, so he should be getting looked at defensive player of the year, seeing that we looking at a team that
That
had
that
no
ball headed D
expectation.
tackle.
That's
No, that's
21. That's the
Missile.
one that
Missile look good too. Man is the one that got the hit
that's
stick.
the, that's the one
Yeah,
that
yeah,
knocked
yeah. He
old
be
boy
rocking
out
it.
and forced the fumble.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Missile. Look, right. If Missile played the same amount of plays as everybody else, he'd be like Wolverine from Baltimore
That's something that we got to work on. Facts.
because
That's something we talked about in the captain chat last
he
night.
can really tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, and he don't have no
Underrated.
fear. Very underrated. Done played for a lot of teams in the past. He's been in the league for a long time. So I'm just shouting out some guys that probably will go unnoticed if I don't say their name. Not to say that y'all won't say their names or whatever the case may be, but I got names to drop. You probably drop numbers still. So for the most part, like I said, DT, he did a beautiful job at the quarterback position. It's hard to beat that on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to beat somebody who could get a 99-yard rushing touchdown and then turn around and throw the ball for a 50, 60-yard touchdown. That's hard to beat, like for any team. Like it don't matter the team or who it is or what the situation may be. And it just so happened that he had one of his better games against Snow Tribe. So I like to see what he do this Sunday coming up. What how
Mm-hmm.
the animals respond to traveling. Um, that should be interesting. Um, but for the most part, I think the Snow Tribe, like you said, just speak on them for a tad bit. Number 17, which was a lineman, he played a really good game. Um, we did have some defensive lines out there, or the animals rather, had some defensive lines out there that were, I would say, questionable at some moments. But you block whoever's in front of you, so it don't matter whether it's you know what I mean? The low guy on the roster or the high guy on the roster, you still got to block the guy. So, um, Suge, I don't know what happened with him. I think he would have made maybe a 2 touchdown difference in the game, depending on the circumstance, or it may have took away from what Liberty was doing. I don't know, but I know that Kills needs to maybe have uh, some more practice time with his receivers. You know what I'm saying? So they can gain like some type of consistency, because that's all it really is. Like I said, at the quarterback position, it's hard to judge because you don't practice, and maybe in this case, he may have to start linking up with those guys on the off time and getting some reps in.
Yeah, that's one of the things too that Ant brought up on the table is, and it was like that when I was over there too, is when you tell we got a game at 4, we can talk all week, but everybody ain't gonna make all the meetings during the week, right? We do one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. People work 3 to 11 or work overnight, so they sleep type shit. But when you got a game at 4 and you tell everybody show up at 1:30, that's when you get your opportunity to run some things and to get things in order that some people get some chemistry. Don't go out on the baseball field and start running some routes or saying, all right, you like the ball here, no diddy, or you know what I'm saying, when you run the fade, watch out on the backside. If you show up at 3:45, 15 minutes before the game, how can you do anything or discuss anything at that point? And Ant brought that up, and I didn't realize that was still a problem because we won. I think I showed up maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. Whole snow trial team was there. You get what I'm saying? So they were bought in at that time, and maybe they're not buying in as much now. But that's what you need, man. I think it's just a buying in thing where motherfuckers got to say, "Yo, listen, let's try what's happening here, and see where it goes." Right? They just changed Eddie back to offense. You know what I'm saying? He was running some decent routes. He broke open a couple times. He didn't get the ball, but I mean they had some different formations that they came out with. The little quad joint they had. Like they came out with some new stuff and they were looking decent. But then once you go down 3 or 4 scores, you have to not run as much. You got to throw the ball. It's the third quarter. Like everything starts to change. And I think that's where things started to fall apart a little bit for the Snow Tribe.
The problem with Snow Tribe is not with Kills at all. Kills don't turn the ball over. Kills control the clock. Kills can drive the ball down the field. It's the execution that they have to do. And defensively, Rondo needs help back there. Rondo is a safety coming down into the box, laying motherfuckers down. Rondo needs help with tackling. Rondo should not be at safety and then doing the linebacker's job. Snow Tribe, you need another person to complement Rondo while he's covering back there. I ain't taking nothing away from Young Bull neither. Young Bull is another good quarterback. Truthfully, if y'all I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But Kills ain't doing a bad job. With Young Bull, I could see a lot of run plays with him that he could dominate in. But like I said, bro, passing the ball, y'all don't have pass blockers. So if you take Kills out and put Young Bull in, he's gonna be the same exact thing. He's running for his life. Both quarterbacks have good IQs and both could do something. But don't bench Kills for no stupid reason, bro. Because what has Kills done wrong?
Yeah, I mean Renegades defense ain't gonna get no better. I mean they lost their two best players. I don't know where Samad was at. I don't remember really seeing him much on the field. Maybe he changed his number. They changed different jerseys, so I got to finish watching it. But they lost their two best defenders. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Rams if they lost Aaron Donald and Ramsey at the same time. It would be so hard to get them to it's so hard to adjust, and it just happened. So their defense is not going to get better. But Snow Tribe has the talent on defense to make it happen. They are missing to me a linebacker. That's it. And I don't see anybody on that roster that could really take that spot. I mean, I seen Shook play some D line. Maybe he might be a good linebacker. If I was them, to be honest, I would stop going with a safety, put Rondo ass down in the box, and maybe put somebody else at safety. You want to do it because at least Rondo tries to put his head in, no diddy, and try to make tackles and try to make things happen. But the linebackers that we seen, I mean, we went at the linebackers because we thought that was probably one of the weakest portions of their team.
Snow Tribe, they got a I don't want to say a management issue, right? Because they ran well, right? They come out, they look nice. They 1 year they all had sweatsuits and bags or something like that. That's more than I ever got in this league. So, and I done played for the U and for BIC. So they ran well on the field wise. They have to find some. They have to find someone, one voice, and I don't know if it's always best if it's a non-player. You know what I'm saying? Like a non-player, that voice is just a coach to a bunch of grown ass men. They got to find somebody on the team. Like I know Trey ain't, a big voice guy, and he do most of his leadership with his play. But they got to find somebody that they can confide in, and we could, when times are tough, we could look to this guy and say, all right, he's gonna make a play, and maybe they'll add that at some point during the season if they can still add people. Maybe they don't, but for the future of their organization that's ran well, they need to figure it out.
I I attest to that. I think a lot of people listen to the boards and they say it's a management issue. But I mean, you got Ant Live and Rich, who I've been very, very supportive of. I played with both of them. They know the game, they have IQ. It's when you're losing to get people to buy in to what you're preaching as you're losing is hard, right? And then people could blame Mike, but I mean, the additions that he made last year, and then he made more additions this year. Like, what more can you ask? Right? He turns around and got Isaac, who was the defensive player of the year last year. He brought in Suge last year. We had no quarterback 2 years ago. He brought in Kills. Uh, the year before that, he brought Eddie Petio in, got Rondo over here. Not saying it was him by himself, but as the GM. And then this year, he turns around and gets the defensive player of the year from last year. He gets
Word.
Mike Liberty. You get what I'm saying? How much more do you really want Mike to do? So it's like you're losing games, but it's not always necessarily on management. People do have to buy in and say, I bet, like, I'm here, I'm playing for this team. These two people are the people that are the captains. What you want me to do, and then go do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't give your input or don't say anything. But like if somebody's saying, "Hey, look, this is what we're doing," buy in. I bet. If you want me to block all game, I know I'm a receiver. Fine. I'm a block. I'm gonna block the best I can block, or vice versa. I think the team needs to buy into what they're preaching, and I think we'll see something different. And it seemed like it was going that way this game, and then it just kind of fell apart towards the end.
I mean, look at all the teams in the league, right? Their identity is their quarterback. Maybe outside of the U, because Huff could do a little bit of all things, but their identity is their quarterback. Like any team that's any good, they have a quarterback that's sturdy. He's with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he with this. I'm playing A7FL. I'm taking this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. The ones that don't succeed, they probably got rotations of quarterbacks, and they situations ain't all sewn up. And this is on the field. I'm not speaking as to how you run your team. I'm speaking on the field wise. There's no camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to Like, be a team that's losing, like you said, and still try to hold it together. God bless Black because he went through years of this shit, and you know what I'm saying, like, and still got
Facts.
a
Shout out to
team.
Black, baby, and Jair. They
Still
lasted
got
through
Black
town
and
beef, not
Jair.
winning. Yo, shout out, yo.
Yes,
He
sir.
still
Shout out
got
to
a
that.
team, and where other teams done folded, they still here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big shout out to the animals, and I wish I I think Snow Tribe could get their first win against the Renegades possibly if they, you know what I'm saying, if they can just get on top of their shit and figure something out. But if the Renegades come out like how they came out against the U, it's gonna spank that ass.
It could be. I think the Snow Tribe got to reset, bro. Like, I hate to say it, just reset your mind. Get off the boards. Don't talk to nobody outside your camp. Get your shit together and come out there and beat the Renegades. And then you're in the playoffs, right? And anything can happen in the playoffs at that point. You get a whole fresh season. You get a whole fresh start. We won a game when I was there. We won a game to get in the playoffs, and then we won our first playoff game when I was there 3 years ago with no quarterback. You get what I'm saying? And then we was in the fourth
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and so anything can happen, bro. Just if those guys just reset, buy in, it can turn. The Renegades game could turn their whole season around.
Look, I got a message for all the 20-year-olds on Snow Tribe right here. Hit the fucking weight room. Get your fucking weight up, B. You heard? You young. Hit the ladder. That's that joint you do the icky shuffle on. Easy style. You heard? What else I got for you? Watch some film. If you're gonna get out there on the field, make sure you try to die for this shit every time, bro. Like, what's the fucking point in playing if you ain't trying to go all out for this shit any fucking way?
Come to the games, watch the games live. Pay attention to people that do well at the position you play and study, man. Like you said, watch film. It's people that play with me. They only play Sunday, never look at A7 again. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a different league, it's a different pace. Show up to the games, watch what's going on. If an introvert, that's fine. You don't have to be with nobody. You can go sit somewhere on the bleachers and just watch. If you want to be better, you can be better. If you just want to come out, and Ant says this all the time when I was over there, you can't expect to just come out on Sundays and putting in no work and to win ball games in this league. And that is 100% true, man.
Niggas be ass for real. Let me just keep it 100 with you. Niggas be ass, bro. Like, and niggas be expecting to go out there and with a nice shit on and they all cute and shit. Maybe they girlfriend on the sideline and a little hussy they humping on or whatever they got going on. And nigga, we tackling out here. You get hurt. Like, you gotta take this shit serious, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in the fucking weight room, bruh. A lot of y'all niggas ain't in the weight room, bro. I can see it, bro. Like, maybe I ain't in the weight room.
What balls used to say? Get your push-ups ready
Yeah,
right
yeah.
before the
Get
season start. Go do yourself some push-ups. He always used to tell dudes that right before the season started.
All
You ain't
right,
some
you
of
gotta
get
go
these
nowhere.
right.
Do something. Yeah, Ryan used to always say that. Get your push-ups going.
some of these cats off season done started already. Once you lose a certain amount of games in your team in a certain position and you in a certain week in the season, you're not coming back from that shit, gangster.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
facts.
just use this time to get better for all you bum ass 20-year-olds.
And now
And
on
not
top of that,
all
Renegades, I'll speak to the Renegades too. Don't if y'all here next year, don't let Corey go. Build, bro. Y'all change quarterbacks every year for the last like what 4 seasons to continue to start over with another quarterback, which to me, and I think CJ will obviously agree, and I think Ron would agree, the most important position in this league and probably in regular football, wide
Bro,
receiver
before
starting
I
to be
joined
that
the team, before I
quarterback.
joined the team, I asked you, who's your quarterback?
Who your quarterback?
That
That is
tells
the
me if I'm going to play
most
with you or not.
important person, but that's also how you build the chemistry that CJ is talking about and those things. So if you're going to be around, keep Corey and then build and build and build. Don't let
but how
don't
long
let
but
Corey
how
go
long that
nowhere
shit's
else.
supposed to How long that shit's really supposed like realistically, right? That nigga got more grays on the top of his head than bro.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you
Bill,
this.
he
He like getting hit, bro.
he
I'm
needs
not.
to
I'm not.
be needs to be in like I'm trying to think of an old ass basketball player chasing a ring. Not Russell Westbrook though, because Russ will still get you a triple double. I guess Corey will still get you 250 passing yards too.
He's
But
still throwing it. You give him
He's
time,
still
he was throwing
accurate
some
too.
yeah,
You
he's
don't
dots.
still
forget that, bitch. Doing it in a good
He
yeah,
was
spot. I'm
throwing
like, yo,
some
Corey.
he's still
some
diamond.
dots.
But I mean that nigga, man, that nigga old man.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
look,
old.
I'll be damn if a team tell me like, yo, we about to build a team around CJ. I'm gonna be looking for a young nigga to replace me within
Hey, do
6
that
months.
too. Do
You
that
get what
too.
I'm
Well, at
saying?
least get a young nigga so Corey could put him under his wing. Because Corey
That's what I'm
understands the
saying.
game, and Corey can fucking throw the ball down the
I
field.
don't
What
I don't know
what
if
happened with
Corey.
the Renegades is every year they come back out and we like, oh, they're getting better, and they come out with a new quarterback. And it's
I don't
tough on an offense to see a different quarterback every single year. That
I don't
changes up things. Like Corey's more of a passer, right? CP was more of a runner than before a passer, or you get what I'm
CP was a
saying? Then
West
you had
Coast quarterback, bro. West
yeah,
Coast.
and then you had KJ, who was, similar to CP, but a lot younger than before that. And then I think
yeah.
before that they had Corey again. And then before that it was might have been Corey again. I don't remember. But like every year it was just you want to continue to build and continue because the only thing they've been struggling on the whole time they've been here is offense. They've had
Yeah,
top
yeah, that's
defenses in
true.
this league.
They've been eyed on defense. You
You
absolutely
get what
right.
I'm saying? They've
That's
had
why I played with
top
him. They did, yeah.
yeah, they've had top defenses in this league.
Time
They
out, time out.
offensive. Go ahead.
Majority of their defense went over to Snow Tribe though. They lost. When I think of Renegade, I think of D'Angelo, bro. That motherfucker was Snow Tribe.
Yeah, actually not. We got cut.
Damn, he got cut from an A7FL team.
Yeah, I got cut last year. Snow Child cut me too, and Corey last year. That's
They
just crazy.
how are you a team that don't win games and you're cutting people? Look,
Oh no, I got to
Man,
play
take
with
what you
Huff
can
though,
get,
so
man.
I thank them. I got to play with Huff. I think it rejuvenated my career.
nah,
But yeah,
I
we got
feel you.
cut.
I feel you. That was probably the best cut of your life. Like that worked in your because they ain't been the same since because you won a playoff game with them.
hmm
It's
The year
us.
before I got cut.
Yeah, that was against us. So I
Uh,
know all right, you know what? Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, so
and
D'Angelo got cut. Um, you got Megatron hurt, Predator hurt. But I mean, when you put D'Angelo, Predator, Megatron, Samad, who is probably the most underrated linebacker in this league, and if you watch the game, number 8, he had the purple mask on. He was smacking dudes. He is going to be a really good linebacker in this league. But when you put them together, I mean, even the year they went like 3-0. They didn't give up an offensive touchdown until week 4, bro.
yeah.
They didn't give an offensive touchdown until they played the buzz, and then shit just fell apart. But I
Mhm.
think, if you score some more points on the Renegades, we ain't talking to them like this right here. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, they in Corey case, I think like not in Corey case, sorry about that. In the Renegades case, I think they had a good thing with Kenneth. I think he pressed the release button on that joint too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the whole Corey thing, they gotta keep him upright. You get what I'm saying? In order for them to try to gain some type of success. And we haven't had a pocket quarterback win the chip in this shit. The Insomniac's quarterback is a defensive lineman, ex-D lineman type shit. You know what I'm saying? He run. You know what I mean? A lot more than what a motherfucker think a nigga his size do. So it like if you trying to win a chip, is it realistic if you want to build around a pocket quarterback? And that's not to knock him to say he can't get the job done, but traditionally we haven't had any really, you know what I mean, win shit. When I think about it, like maybe Nemeth was the closest. You know what I'm saying?
And he
But
still ain't winning shit.
he still
Yeah,
ain't.
damn.
You get what I'm
But I
saying?
mean,
So
y'all can't tell me I ain't see Corey out there running the triple option. Stop playing with my boy.
Bro, he gotta
nah,
stop doing that. I'm gonna mention some shit about that too. Like,
bro,
Corey, stop.
that's a play he could replace with another play that's a lot safer. You know what I'm
Or he can
saying? Like,
replace it with another player that could probably run that. But this is what we talk about. Get a quarterback for the future and have Corey stay there with him, mentor. I mean, Corey coaches his son who plays quarterback. And his son plays well at quarterback. So it's an
Nice
I
as
don't,
shit.
opportunity. You
I
know what I'm
don't
saying?
see,
It's an opportunity for him to help somebody come in, learn behind them, get them a couple plays in. Don't throw them in and get smacked up, but teach them and to build the Renegades team for longevity.
but bro, I don't know if Corey got that in him to try to build another nigga. Like, and I'm sorry to like shine a light on myself, but I do that. Like, how many times you done see me be on a team? I'm probably better than that nigga that's probably playing, but I'm cheering him on and I'm giving him, I'm
Damn,
letting him
motherfuckers,
know.
we lost,
Like,
nigga, with BIC. You put fucking Queen in that bitch. I was so mad.
but bro, I'm a
Yeah, conversation kind of went sideways. Let's go back to topic.
give him some pointers. Show him what plays not to run. Show him how to not do this and not do that. Show him how to complete passes and how to how to have pocket presence and be accurate and be on time. Like he got to show that because he hasn't shown that yet. All he even showing us is that I'm this age and I'm going to play forever. I'm Jesus Christ.
Bro, conversation just we got carried away with the convo. We having fun with this. We really fans of this. We love the sport and we like to talk about it, bro. All in all, week 4 recap done. Good luck next week, fellas. And welcome to Got Your Number. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Like and subscribe. And welcome to. No, not even welcome to. Thank you for watching. Got Your Number.